All set?
I think so.
Still circling. Welcome, everybody. Calling to order our select board meeting for March the 23rd. Kind of noisy in the hallway, so Danielle's gonna shut the door maybe. Now we can start with the town clerk report.
Okay, I don't really have anything to talk about. Do you have any questions on the warrant?
No.
Okay.
No.
I guess the only thing I did want to talk about is the security system proposal I forwarded to you. I think it was Friday or Saturday.
I'm definitely in favor of it. I think you had one with visual and
Yeah.
one with visual audio and audio. Do we need visual with the cameras that we already have?
So just to kind of explain a little bit, we reached out to 3 companies and only one, the existing alarm company, emergency company, got right back to us. They always service Fred Memorial School when it was a school. And we told them the situation of what we had experienced, and they got us a quote by noontime. So this company quoted us out security for our front door entrance. It would include a visual monitor with a buzz-in system, so that will allow us for our front doors to be locked at all times. We can identify who's at the front door, and we can talk to those people, and with the visual camera, we can identify on a head level rather than up top with our security cameras. They did provide 2 proposals, one with the video, which they recommended because it was a bit better unit altogether. That would actually show the person's face, and they also quoted one without because we do have a security system that has security cameras up top looking in. So for the prices on that is with the actual visual is $3,695. The one without the visual is $3,095. So I guess that's my question. I do believe after this special town meeting, if it is approved, there's plenty of money for it to be paid for immediately, so we can get this in place this week.
I think for me, just knowing that we already have security cameras out there with the visual part of it, an MMA grant would really cover the one for the, to buzz people in without visual, just the audio. I think I'd have to stand in there and kind of look to see what kind of a visual you have. Do you feel like you get enough of who's coming to the front door with the cameras that we have now?
I think it's a completely different unit altogether. It acts completely differently. So honestly, I wouldn't really want to skip on this very important security system. So I would go for the $36.95. So we have full coverage. If that person has a hood on and glasses, we have no idea who it is up top. We would have a visual head level. So if all we can get is the lesser of the 2, that's fine. We have absolutely nothing right now, and considering the situation, it's very, very serious, actually.
Mm-hmm. So would it be installed by where the button is for the automatic doors? So that they would have to come there and look at it and press something?
It would be off to the side. We have to send them pictures of the entire front entry, and they can tie into that handicap piece of it. So the electricity is already there, they said. So
Yeah. Well.
they saw what we had in place,
Okay,
and it
I was
wasn't
going to say
a problem.
that, push button.
It wouldn't be using the
wireless.
handicap.
No, I know they wouldn't be, but
Okay.
yeah. Discussion?
I think for the comfort level of our employees that are here, that it's especially in light of what's been going on lately, it's something we need to do.
So the town hall will be locked?
So are you aware of what's going on?
Not totally. So
There were some threats made, which, we try to avoid.
2 weeks ago.
They were made and then they were revisited, and the person they were looking for, and they were pretty blatant threats. It wasn't just like, we're mad at you. It's like, the only way to handle this is a mass shooting and erasing the bloodlines of the people in the building. That person has a previous record and has some firearm charges, and they weren't able to locate them, and now they have located them. and they bailed him out. And they did. They gave him all the names of the people that were in the town hall at that current time. None of which of those of us have anything to do with the issue he's mad about, but he does. No one's ever said after something that has happened, oh, we didn't think it would ever happen.
So that's why this has come up since that incident.
Absolutely.
I
It's been a
gotcha.
situation. We're not just asking for this for no reason, that's for sure.
I gotcha.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
are.
yeah,
And I
yeah.
know the town of Newfield, they have emergency buzzers on their desks already. I mean, we're not the only town hall that would have a security system in place.
Right, we've checked with the MMA legal, and this is not an unusual request, and security and safety are pretty much their top concerns, and if that's how we do it, there's absolutely no issue with it. That kind of brings me over to maybe talking about posting comments. Most likely turn our town's Facebook page into basically a digital bulletin board where announcements can be made, but no comments. Because that's where the comment was made, was on the town's page. And there's absolutely no illegality to that whatsoever at all. So just wanted to throw that out there. I don't know if we've done that yet.
We haven't, because I thought that we set some communication around a policy in place first. Are we doing it now, or are we waiting for a policy from you guys?
We definitely can write a policy. I don't know that we require a policy in order to
Okay.
do that,
Then we'll turn it right off.
according to what MMA said.
I think it would eliminate a lot of problems, especially this one would have been eliminated if there was no comments probably.
Do we want to make a decision on the security? Do you guys feel vote on it?
I do.
All right. Given the situation that we've had, I would make a motion that we purchase a security system for audio and visual to the tune of $3,695.
Okay.
All in favor?
Thank you.
Determined by the special town meeting. So. Anything?
all I have.
Okay, I have the minutes from, well, let's see, let's approve the agenda as written. I did add the abatement to it that was on my desk.
I'll
Okay,
second.
I'll make a motion. All in favor? All right, sounds good. Minutes, we have, the only were to strike out the fact that 04047 does have a fire chief's permit in there. Okay, otherwise, have you guys had a chance to go over? All right, make a motion, we accept the minutes as written.
Second?
All in favor? How do you like her big X's for where to sign? The warrant that we have is for a total of $17,838.30. It includes the payment to Sockopee Rescue, Dwight Mills for crushed stone, Tuck Earthworks for the work he's been doing on the roads and for the signs he's posted. It's our Porter Office Machines, our Maine Secretary of State, and New York County Registry of Deeds. And we'll get these posted on our website as well. We'll talk to our admin and see if she can set it up a little bit differently. I'll let you handle that one on Thursday.
Yep.
Ads, we don't have any, no reports have come in, although we did get not an official report from the ACO, but it sounds like he's been really, really busy. Special town meeting, obviously, that follows our business meeting tonight. Discussion items, well, we'll go back to the animal control officer. I think last week we talked about the fact that everything that they were willing to sell us, they are no longer willing to have us buy, except for the bulletproof vest that we've already paid would we pay a quarter or a third of it, I think? And do you have that amount?
Yeah, so we'd paid a quarter of it. They offered to allow us to purchase their portion of it for the remainder of the life for $300. So I'd go ahead and make a motion that we purchase the bulletproof vest from Leamington for $300.
Second that? All in favor? Okay. Yeah, so he's leaving the job in Leamington. He's going to still work for us, even if he does get voted on the select board for Porter, because that's what he's running for that as well. There are a few items that he needs that we don't have yet. A phone. Did he want the tablet too, the iPad? I think we have
That or a laptop, yeah.
Yeah, we have an iPad that was the former, I think the deputy CEO was using it, that we haven't been able to access because of we don't have a code. Nobody remembers it, so. But it is something that he could use. Anything you want to add about the ACO or? Okay. Next on our discussion item is 04047's application and setting of a public hearing date if we find it complete. I did email Tammy, maybe you know already, because I was wondered what you're doing business as in terms of like your sheet media. I got that back already. It was pretty fast, so that was great. I've gone through the application. You guys gone through it?
Yeah.
I would make a motion that it's complete enough to go to a public hearing.
Second.
All in favor? Okay. I counted 60 days as being May 21st, counting today. I'm thinking with what's going on at home right now, Tuesdays are really better for me if we do something like at 6 o'clock on a Tuesday. We'll put it in the paper twice. It could go in on the 1st, it could go in on the 8th. We could hold it on the 14th of April unless you want to.
I'm going to be out of town that day.
On the 14th, you could be out of town?
Actually, I can reschedule that.
Say it again?
I can move it to Wednesday.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay. The following week is school vacation, right?
No, it's the week after. Oh, no, yes, it is, 21st, but
Do you have a preference?
I
You can push it out a little bit if you want to.
mean, if the 14th works, does 14th work? Okay.
I would make a motion that we schedule a public hearing for April the 14th at 6 PM.
Second?
All in favor? Put it in now. We can work with Emily to get the ad in too, and the butter notices.
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you.
All set?
Thank you.
All right, that's in there. Oh, look at that. We already discussed the door intercom. So MMA offers a safety grant that covers, they've covered several. They've covered with the bollards that are going to go around the tank. I think we've gotten our automatic doors covered by part of it. We've also gotten the security cameras that we have now covered. So twice a year they offer a safety grant. And we've gotten one every time we've applied, so that's good. The other thing we need to do is sign an abatement. This is for someone whose property was charged for a trailer, but that trailer is on another lot. The abatement amount is $140.34.
Yeah, it was 2 trailers on the lot and then there's only one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I talked to Bob too. and there is.
Oh, you did, okay. One thing I didn't get to read through was the email on the cable
I got through the first paragraph.
franchise. Yeah, I can read that. Yeah. Anybody have any other updates that they want to add? Our plow contracts are finished, will go out April 1st. Mowing contract will deal within our things that we had a good discussion about permit fees with the budget committee, so something that we'll be working on. Sand shed. I did have an email from the woman who lives down in Secocas that would really like that salt and sand shed painted because of the graffiti. My guess is if we paint it, it's going to be covered again in graffiti. We'd like to see the whole building replaced, and it needs to be. It's not insured right now, so we can't really even have, she's offered to get a group together to paint it, but we can't even do that. No. Something that we need to work on, I guess. School board meeting Wednesday. It's the board of directors of the school board meeting to discuss the budget that's coming up. So that's at 6 o'clock. I'm hoping I'll be there. I'll be there. And well, you know what we didn't discuss either was the Canva app that Emily wanted. Want to save that for the workshop on Thursday?
Sure.
All
I
right.
give her access to mine until then. I'll give her access to my account until then. I have one.
Do you?
Yeah, I'll send it over to her right now.
Oh, okay. I don't know how much it costs or anything. I haven't asked her about it or.
$12.95 a month.
Okay. And we also have a list of folks, and we'll determine, I think at our workshop, we'll look at it and see who the Boston Post cane goes to next. It's been quite a while since we've had an opportunity. Do you know if we have one? Do we have to order them?
Yeah.
We've got a box.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got a hanger on the one back on the wall, but it takes 2 people. It's pretty heavy.
Okay,
Turn it
yeah,
on.
that'd be nice, yeah. We still have a lot of work to do in the hallways to get things hung up again, so. I think that's about all I had. And you guys have any other things you want to discuss or bring up today, sitting in the audience? Comments? We will close down at 6:30 so that we can open up our special town meeting. But does anybody have anything they'd like to add right now?
I would.
Okay, Jess.
All right, my name is Jeff Wright. You mentioned about the security service. The cameras, what about ring service? Have you considered that ring service? The buzzing thing is good, but ringtone, or what do they call it, when somebody comes up? And
So you can see them?
yeah, your phone activates. Isn't that a lot cheaper?
That I don't know, but I think we're looking at a combination so that we see who they are and can buzz them in at the same time.
Yep, it's one unit.
Yeah.
So ringtone wouldn't work.
It doesn't have the access to allow them to open the door remotely.
I mean,
Yeah,
just,
but what if you just got something that just operate the door, period? And then get ringtone to do the camera.
something that just operates the door is $3,000. I don't know what ringtone would cost. I don't have that information yet, but we definitely could look into it.
Just a thought.
Yeah.
Ring is on stage pricing. It's different for commercial
It
than
is.
residential, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I know they're-
I'm sure you guys looked into it already then. Okay. All right. You mentioned something about the things being put back up, like, since you mentioned that. So the door latches and stuff will be all reinstalled? So you don't have to have a chair holding the door open?
Well, maybe what we'll do is buy rubber stoppers like we use on the Selectboard door.
Yeah.
Those door latches go into the cement.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool, all right. And I know there was a meeting today with the budget committee that wasn't on air. So it's kind of important to have it on air, because I know we discussed this, but for the public that, didn't hear it, that those meetings, since it's a quorum, when there's 2 people out of 3 there, even though there's maybe no decisions made, it should be on air, just so people know, what's going on. I know you talked about it with the budget committee, but the public needs to really know that you're trying to be more transparent. So that's it. And I think there was, in the budget committee, because nobody heard it at the workshop, mentioned dirt roads. There should be a speed limit on dirt roads, even though you probably can't enforce it, but there should be a speed limit, because slower speeds preserves dirt roads. A lot of the dirt roads don't have speed limit signs, but I think the speed limit sign on dirt roads is supposed to be like 20 or 25. So when there's no sign, it's 45. But it's just a thought, And bylaws on the budget committee, if there is no bylaws on the budget committee?
I've never seen any.
Okay, great. And Article 44 in the annual town report, since nobody heard the workshop, was to limit the amount of permits being issued. So it's March now, and I just wondered where we are on Article 44 and 45 in the annual town report.
Well, 44 was an advisory vote, right? So it was just to see what the appetite was to do something like that.
So where are we on that?
Which one was 44?
Limit permits and stuff like that.
It's an advisory vote.
Growth.
Oh, it's an advisory vote only. Does not hold any kind of legal, it was an advisory vote purely. Is the town in favor of something like that?
Okay, so it's the town's responsibility to look into it?
If the town wants to look into it, it
Okay.
can, but yeah.
Okay, all right.
I mean, it is something that we have been discussing.
How's that go forward?
So that would follow in with the growth management we discussed during the workshop.
Yeah. We're having a meeting with the planning board, so we can decide how to move forward with that. Do they want to? Do we want to push it through? Who's going to write the ordinance? When do we have a public hearing? Then it has to be adopted into the zoning ordinance itself.
Okay,
There's some legality to it that we would want to have checked out. How it's worded, what limits, how it limits it.
well, in Article 45, where are we on that?
And tell me what Article 40.
That was about a constable.
Oh, nobody wanted it.
Nobody wanted it?
It was just advisory and
just
it was put
advisory?
it down, yeah.
They voted yes on advisory committee, but nothing was done, okay.
Voted no, I believe.
No, voted no on that.
All right, and just for the public, recycling, first and third. I'm gonna get the camera in there, first and third, people.
Thank you, Jeff. You need to be on the recycling committee.
I'm independent.
Anybody else?
I got a question. Did you
Sure.
put the Province Lake Road on the plow committee, on the plow?
Contract?
contracts That our contractors do it versus paying the state of New Hampshire?
I don't believe so. I think because it's convenient to them, they're going down the road as it is. They would have to stop, pick up the plows and continue on down. That was the discussion we had when we first had this whole issue going on.
Because growing up over there, they always turned around to Troyer Road. The garage from Wakefield would turn around.
Uh-huh.
The garage from Austin would turn around there. So to me, it would seem the amount of money that New Hampshire's putting to us for, that we could have our own contractors do it and save a lot of money. Because they just turn around Taylor City and turn around down on the state line.
We'd have to look into that for sure. We got a pretty good deal on it last year. I'd have to pull up the contract and the invoice again.
And the size of the vehicles that they're using on our roads is much smaller, I believe, than what we're seeing on 153 from New Hampshire.
I mean, the state trucks are bigger? Or-
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
pretty much the same trucks. They should be. So.
I know we had a lot of discussion on that a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it's just to me, after what I heard, that the state of New Hampshire charges us at free will because the state of Maine doesn't want to take ownership of their road.
State of Maine has not,
Right, so it just seems like we got no control of what New Hampshire charges us. And the number that I think I heard from you guys was like more than 4 times what we pay our contractors per mile.
let's see.
That road is no different than 160.
Yeah, that's an interesting possibility.
Can I ask a question?
Yes,
I'm just curious, so to his point, so 153 is like 25, I mean, why a portion of that?
Maine denied that it was a state road because there was I'm serious, they thought that Route 153 was somewhere up north. They totally had it confused with another Route
Can we
153.
turn that small section into 153 and a half?
I know we haggled back and forth with the state and with New Hampshire for quite some time, yeah.
It's fun arguing with them, but still.
Yeah, and that's what we've done. It doesn't mean we can't ask and look into our contractors, including that and as part of the plow contract.
Because it's, our contractors come down the end of Shorter Road, turn around, come down the end of Maplewood Road, turn around by the golf course. And they gotta go all the way down to New Smith Road and come all the way down, they're up and down 153,
The south section,
right?
yeah.
And for a mile that our contractors are driving up and down, what's the hurt them to plow it?
Just looked at that contract the other day too.
I don't know if it's on there or not, I'm just going on.
Yeah, no, I was looking at what we had agreed with the New Hampshire DOT.
And that's always been a main road, so I don't know why Maine doesn't know where it is. I think they got somebody different in charge and I don't know where the road is.
So
You guys.
in 23-24, we paid 11,933 and some change for New Hampshire's DOT to plow that. And then last year we paid 12,585 and some change for it. So it was lower than what we budgeted 15,000 for it. So it was lower than the budgeted amount. I mean, I think we'd have to figure out that cost as compared to what we're paying the south side contractors now and see where it fit in.
Well, I quickly look at the contract we paid, you divide it out, it's like 5,000 a mile and 5,500 a mile ballpark.
Yeah, I think we have to.
Sounds like a savings to me.
Yeah. Yeah, it might be worth checking that out. Our contracts were going to go out April 1st, but might have to have a discussion. Bring my in.
I think we should add it to our workshop item
Okay,
because it's 6:30.
okay, it's 6:30. We're going to need to switch over to special town meeting. And
So we have to adjourn. Is
Yeah.
that right?
we can, I got Maya, we can add,
You want me to make a motion to adjourn this meeting?
yep, please.
I'll make a motion to adjourn this meeting. Let's move into the public hearing.
Second it.
Public meeting.
All in favor? Okay, you're good.